Oh there, folks, I do hope you well. I really, really do. Right, got a little bit of showbiz. I know I need a shave. I'm going to get one tomorrow. Right, got a bit of showbiz news for you. And then I've got my thoughts on Shovegate. Shovegate. I've got great thoughts on Shovegate. Erin does is shoving me around all the time, so I know a hell of a lot about that. I'm experienced in that field. Right, showbiz news. I seen J-Lo this morning. Is it some American Music Awards? She's been fronting those overnight. It shows her dancing, gyrating, flying about here, there and everywhere. She's got a flesh-coloured leotard on and she's got arts positioned in all the right places. Took me back to Cilla Black. Was it at the Palladium or wherever it was? Did she do it for old Charlie before he was king? Do you remember? Did she do a dance with, I think it was with O'Grady and somebody else, and she had those hearts over the three main bits and they kept lighting up. J-Lo's didn't keep lighting up. But I would suggest J-Lo had more to come. Well, I don't know. She looked a lot more lithe, a lot more supple than Cilla did. I must say that. J-Lo, she was all over everywhere. She really was. And then she was shoving tongue down male dancers' throats, women's throats. Oh, she was doing it all, man. Definitely a totally different act than you get from our Cilla. Cilla wouldn't be up for any of that. She probably needed the lights to, just, that was her. Anyway, I'm going no further. Zac Starkey, seen him this morning on one of the breakfast shows. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever heard him speak before. I've seen him live and seen him on TV, seen his drumming, cracking drummer. I think The Who have treated him pretty deplorably, to be honest with you. But he came across great. Didn't look great, but then again, I don't myself do I. Came across really, really good. I liked him, really liked him. Didn't agree with everything he said. He said some things about the Oasis boys. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. But still, everyone to their own. But I liked him. Liked him a lot. I wish him nothing but the best. Vanessa, I seen a bit of a show today. I mean, everybody that's on it makes a big thing at the start of every show about how pink it is. They say the same every day. Oh, lovely pink set, lovely pink set. Anyway, I digress. I read something the other day saying it's under threat already. It's only been going for 5 or 6 weeks, and I don't think it's doing that well. I said at the start of the run, I never used to really like Vanessa, but over the last sort of year or two, I don't mind her. I don't think she's that false. I think most everything she says is genuine. And I think she covers some subjects other people wouldn't, and she's honest in her own experiences of each subject, and I quite like that. I find it refreshing. Anyway, she started the show, and it started with her and a guest every day, and then you realise after 2 or 3 weeks some of the same guests were coming back on. She was struggling for guests, I think. All the guests are personal friends of hers, ones that she swans around that there London with. That Lizzie Cundy, she's been on 3 or 4 times already. But I noticed about two or so weeks ago, she was having 2 guests at a time and then maybe 2 on the sofa. And now she's introducing the show on her own. Then it pans across to the sofa and there's 2 or 3 people sat there. And I'm thinking, this is just like the Jeremy Kyle show that she's fronted sometimes. Only difference being, they're not in a studio where each in different seats. They're on a sofa. And I thought it's just following the same old format. It's as though Channel 5 thinks she's not got a lot to say and she needs a panel to beef the show up. I'm not so sure she does. I think it's gone down I think it's going down the pan, but I think it's took the wrong turn somewhere. I do. It doesn't help that many of her guests are brilliant, and many of them, as I say, are just friends of hers. And the Z-listers, she's not getting the A-listers on that your top talk show host would have got on in years gone by. She's not getting any stars of any kind. I mean, she's had Callum Best. She's had his mum on, Angie Best. She can't get Georgie on because Georgie's gone now, otherwise she'd probably get him. No, he's probably too big a star for her, or would have been too... It's all sort of Z-listers. She had a bloke today that sung a song about being the one and only. It's his one and only song. Do you get where I'm coming from? It's that kind of people. It's not your superstars. I think Cheryl Baker was on the other day. She's making her mind up as whether to come on again. Anyway, I digress. I'm not going any further. Going down a rabbit hole here. What else have I got? I've got one more thing. What was I going to say to you? There was something else. That's it. Macron. Have you seen it? The old Shovegate. Have you seen it when his missus has put her hands on him and shoved him in mush? He's just about to get off a plane. They don't realise that the plane door's open and the steps are there ready for him to walk down. She pushes him. He's facing her and she pushes him. He looks to his left, thinks, oh my God, it's all been caught on film. We're being filmed. The steps are there ready to walk down. He walks back in to say something to her and they pretend nothing's happening. Sadly, he's walking down the steps and he tries to take her hand and she doesn't want to know because she's still not very, very happy. She does a bit further down the line, I think, but doesn't work. It doesn't look good at all. It really doesn't look good. There's absolutely no doubt she weren't just playing, as they're trying to say. I'm not saying she was there to hurt him or to cause him injury, but she wasn't happy with him and she gave him a proper push. You could tell by the look on his mush when he realised that the world had seen it. He looked well embarrassed. It was dead funny. It really, really was. Just not brave enough to say, all right, we were having an argument. People do. As I say, her indoors, he's knocking me about all the time. All the time. The amount of refuges I've been in is unbelievable. No, I shouldn't make fun of that. No, I've not been in refuges. I'm making that up. There are them out there for ladies and whatever that, are getting banged about. And I shouldn't make fun of that. I'm making fun of myself, though. That's all I was doing, folks. No. But she does push me about. Oh, aye, she does, yeah. As I've said, when I'm older, she's dying for the day that I'm in a wheelchair. So, so she can push me around talking behind my back. She's always been doing that, her. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. That's the second time I've used that on here. I don't think I'll use it again for 6 months because some of you might have heard it before that one. Right, I'll love you and leave you. I'll get off. I hope you're having a good day. I really, really, really do.